Hello again. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about small talk. Small talk is probably one of the most important things you can do on a demo. This is what's going to get your customers comfortable with you and you comfortable with your customers. You want to make sure that when you small talk with your customers, that the small talk that you are making is actually genuine. Something that I always do when I go to appointments is I look around before I even get into their house. I look at their yard. If they have a really well-groomed yard, that's something that you can talk about. You can talk about maybe the vehicles. If you're into cars, you can talk about a vehicle that they might have that is nice, but don't compliment them on something that they know is a fake compliment. Compliment them on things in the home. Talk to them about kids if you notice that they have kids, if they have pets, things like that. Ask them about them. Ask them where they're from, hobbies, anything that can start a conversation pretty much. So, but one thing you don't want to do as soon as you walk into the customer's home is ask them what type of work they do, because they're going to see right through that and they're going to think that you're trying to qualify them. The lead is already qualified, otherwise you wouldn't be at their home. So don't start talking about their work unless they bring it up. A good way to tell that you've small talked enough is the customers will start to ask about you, where you're from, things like that. They'll actually carry a conversation with you, which is important. Because if you can't get them to carry a conversation with you during small talk, then that just shows that they don't like you. So you want to make sure that the small talk that you have with your customers is genuine. You have to remember why it is so important to ask genuine questions about them, because then they feel like you actually care. During your demo, you're going to be asking for a few things. And the first thing that we ask for when we get to the customer's house, a little while after small talk, is we're going to be asking them to refer us to their closest family and friends. If your customer doesn't like you, they're not going to refer you to their friends, they're not going to refer you to their family, and they're going to give you excuses like they don't know anybody, things like that. Nobody knows nobody. That's not true. So if they tell you that, that means that they just don't trust you. So you need to make sure that you small talk with your customers, so that way they will give you tons and tons of referrals, and that they will call their friends while you are still at their house, because they want their friends to meet you. So another thing that you're going to be asking for, and this is at the end of the demo, is the sale. So you're going to be asking some customers for what is equivalent for some people to 1 month's income. So to give that kind of money to a stranger or someone that they don't trust is going to be very difficult. So you need to make sure that you small talk with them, so that way at the end when you ask for the sale, the customer feels comfortable with you and you have no problems asking for the sale. Also, you're going to be asking them to come in and work with you as a recruit, which that's going to make you probably the most amount of money in the business. And if they don't like or trust you, they don't want to work with you. So you need to make sure that you small talk with your customers when you are at the customer's home. So there is no time limit to it. You want to make sure that small talk lasts a minimum of 15 minutes. Now that is not a maximum. Small talk takes as long as it takes. So don't watch your watch the whole time that you're doing small talk, because they're going to know exactly what you're doing. Not only that, they may rush you out of the house when you're finished. So make sure that you small talk long enough to where you are comfortable with the customer, because if you're comfortable with them, chances are they're going to be comfortable with you as well. So again, as always, I wish all of you the best of success, and we'll talk to you soon.